Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. So, this is video number 3 of the AI MVP launch series, and I hope you are enjoying the content so far. If you have got any questions, feel free to drop them inside the community. I'll try to reply to every single one of you. Also, remember that this is a community and not a course, so help each other out, reply to posts if you know the answer, and let's build something bigger together. Our goal is to build the most active AI building community out there, and this starts with you supporting one another as well. I'll try to get back to each and every one of you, but sometimes if I miss anything out, feel free to help each other. So now that is out of the way, let's discuss about what we did last time. So last time with just a single prompt, we were able to get this good looking landing page out there. If you did not get something you are happy with on the first try, don't stress. Try the methods that I talked about that time. Use 21st Dev for better components, ideogram or ChatGPT for generating visuals. And also, if you did not like it at all, then try generating the landing page again using the custom GPT that I mentioned and that. But also, other thing that I would like to mention is don't overthink it much. Your goal right now is not to build the perfect landing page. Your goal is to ship the MVP and a solid, good looking page. And to be very honest, if you're using the workflow that I just taught you, it is already going to be better than like 80 to 90% of the landing pages that we have out there. So yeah, try to wrap up the entire front end of your MVP in the first 1 to 2 days, and you should be good to go. And start testing the MVP out there in the market. Because if you are not getting users even after following this workflow, it's probably that UI is not the problem. It's the idea or the execution. So yeah, this is the final landing page. Could definitely get better, but like I said, you don't have to perfect it. So I'll just walk you through it. If anything hits my mind, I'll let you know. This section looks nice. Everything is looking nice. This is the image that we generated, so I'm now using it here. And to be very honest, this section looks like really cool. So yep, this is the dashboard that it created for us. Also, the landing page did not have a pricing section, so what I did is I just went inside the ChatGPT conversation and I asked it to give me a description of the pricing section for the landing page on the basis of the monetization plan that we finalized. So it just gave me a simple prompt which I put inside Bolt, and it did a good job in the first try only. So yeah, pretty much it. The landing page is looking good, and now is the time to start building the entire front end of your website. So now let's get to the fun part. You already have your UI development plan from video 1. Now what I want you to do is start going through that plan one by one. So let's say this is the UI development plan. Now is the time to create the authentication screen. So let me just copy it, and it would be as simple as asking Bolt to. Now I want you to generate the below screen, ensuring that the vibe and theme of that screen is consistent with the landing page, and please stick to the below description for creating it. After this, you can just paste that layout and click on end. So this is the sign up screen, and let's see how the sign up screen looks like. Also, like I said in the previous video, that it is good if you spend a good amount of time on the landing page. The reason for that is, now once your landing page is nailed down and you are happy with it, you just have to go through the entire UI development plan and copy each and every screen one by one, and then you can just ask it to ensure that the vibe and theme that it uses for creating that component is exactly like the landing page. How can I access this sign up screen? Also, sometimes if you are not able to find the sign up screen anyway, for example this button is not working right now, you can just ask Bolt. So let's see. Okay, so as you could see, it did not do it. So let me implement this plan now. It gave the entire plan that it will be taking in order to ensure that the sign up screen is accessible. So yep, go through it, modify it if you need, but I am pretty happy with it. It will have the sign up screen on the slash sign up page, so you can just click on implement this plan, and it will proceed with implementing this plan for you. So it is adding React router dependency. I still remember how long it used to take just in order to configure this routes back then, because you had to go onto Google, you had to find the correct documentation, and then you had to set React router onto your platform. Oh, it was a lot of work. But yep, we will do the Supabase integration later. Right now the plan is to complete the entire front end, so please remove this dependency for now. So yep, it is now done. I can access it on slash sign up screen. Let me also see if start free is working. Yep, it is working. It did not create the login screen for now. No worries, we'll proceed with that. Now I want you to create the below screens as well, ensuring that it goes well with the landing page. and also ensure that the routing is done properly. The description of these pages is, I'll just proceed with copying both of these screens. Also this time, because previously I realized that it does not really configure routing, so that is why I am now asking it to configure routing so that it saves us a step. Okay, so the login button is now working. Let me click on forgot your password. This is also working. We'll get back to the logging later on. The plan right now is to finalize the entire front end, and later on we can just add the back end one by one. Okay, so now this is done. Let me see what is happening if I try to sign up a user. Right now we don't have the integration for Supabase, and I also asked it to not integrate Supabase for now, and it's entirely on the front end because it was throwing some errors. So I just removed this dependency altogether. So you can do something similar as well. Let me add in a password, create account. Okay, so yeah, I thought that it would add it to the console log because that is what usually used to happen when we did not have access to Bolt and stuff. And I was right. As you can see, it was added inside the console log. So this is just a way for you to test. So as you can see, this was logged here. Later on, when we add the backend, it would go into Supabase and create an account for us. So yeah, this is looking good. Now you have to do this for each and every screen inside the UI development plan. So let me do that for you. Now please create the following screen as well on the basis of the below description, ensuring that the design system is exactly like the landing page. And you can just paste the description. Also configure the routing. Yeah. So this is what you have to do in this part. Just go through the UI development plan, keep on pasting it inside Bolt and asking it to refer to the landing page design, and it will give you the entire front end. So this should take around 15 to 20 minutes for you at max, and then you would have the entire front end ready as fast as possible. So yeah. Okay, so it is saying that it is available on the /dashboard page. Let's see. Yep, we are able to access it. The header is also working fine. This is the what's on your mind section. Voice input is also working. We will add the backend later. Need to prepare. Okay, so whenever you click on submit, this would pop up, and these are the AI insights that we will be getting, and this is the AI generated to-dos, which we can check off one by one. So yeah, we will make it functional later on, but for now, let me just complete the entire front end and then I'll give you a preview. So guys, one more thing that I realized is if you keep on pasting the UI description from the UI development plan, while it will create that screen, you also have to mention it once in a while, that ensure that it goes well with the landing page and also that it looks modern and beautiful. So just adding this words like modern and beautiful, it will automatically do a much better job as compared to just checking the UI description of that particular screen. So yep, keep that in mind. Hey guys, so yep, I just went through the entire UI development plan and I just, pasted each and every screen inside it, and then I asked Bolt to create it. Now, after doing this, you will have the entire front end of your MVP ready, and it took me under 15 minutes in order to get to this stage. The front end is still not ready. I mean, it is functional and you can start going through it, and it has completed the entire user journey for you so that you could visualize it. But I won't say that it is complete yet, but definitely we have a pretty good start. And after this, what you can do is you can just go through each and every screen and do some stuff like, for example, this header is not looking very nice, right? So you can ask it to add a header with all of the links to the screens that we have. You can go through each and every screen and ensure that it looks modern and better, and would be as simple as going to that screen and telling Bolt to make that screen look better. So let me try one screen for you, and later on you can just do this with each and every screen. You can go to 21st Dev, you can get some components, you can replace those components from here, and the plan is to finalize the entire front end of your website on this day only. I mean, the day that you watch this video, I want you to complete the entire front end that day only, so that when you hop onto the next video, which is creating the entire backend, you already have your front end which you like. Don't spend much time on it. Just ensure that it is looking decent enough for you to start testing in the market, which, to be very honest, it is going to look like. And in the next video, then we will begin with adding the backend to it. So let me try making this dashboard a bit better, and then let's see. For making this better, what I'll do is I wanted to experiment this once, and I'm going to do it live in front of you. So I'll go to the UI development plan and I'm going to copy the dashboard from here. Where is the dashboard? So yep, this is a dashboard. So now the plan is that this is very brief, right? This description. So what I'm experimenting right now, which may lead to a good result or not, but you can just go into ChatGPT, you can attach it, and then you can ask it to give you a detailed description plan. So let me do that for you. You gave the above description for the dashboard of Braindump, but now I want you to give me a more detailed description so that it looks modern and beautiful and is exactly according to the functionality that we are expecting from MVP phase 1. So I just gave it the description of the dashboard that it had given to us, and now I'm just asking it to make it more detailed, because more detailed it is, the better it is for Bolt, to replicate the design. So let me do that. Okay, see, so as you can see, it is so much more detailed. And if this works, then what you can do is you can go through each and every screen that you had inside UI development plan, and then you can just, repeat this for each and every screen. Let me copy this. I want you to update the dashboard on the basis of the below updated description. Please ensure that it looks beautiful and modern and sticks to the description that I have provided below exactly. So let's see how it works. If it doesn't do a good job, then you can just stick to the previous screen and you can just make it modern, by taking components from 21st.dev. Or if something is not looking nice, you can update it by just talking to it. Now let's do something. Let's complete this series, and later on I'll give you the updated front end in form of a bonus video. But for now, I want to keep this series straight to the point so that you guys could follow it and create the MVP as fast as possible. And then maybe in bonus videos, I can have, the better front end, the better planning videos out there for you guys to follow if you want some more depth. So yep, let's do that. Okay, so it did something. Okay, much better, as you can see. So this is what it did. Okay, it is using this heading, collapsible thought block featuring. Okay, now this is working. Okay, this is what I exactly wanted. Empty state. Hello, how are you? Dump it. Turning your thoughts into something useful. Okay, so what we noticed, later on this is going to be much more detailed, and you would really be able to, get the insights from ChatGPT. Also, this is the Braindump that we just did, and this is the to-do that it gave us. And similarly, you will have these different sections for different items that you do throughout the day. So yeah, looks good. So if you want, you can, go through each and every screen and you can ask ChatGPT to give you a more detailed description. And then you can use that detailed description in place of the brief description that we had in the UI development plan. So yeah, pretty much it. Once this is done, just go through your front end, make sure it looks good, and then feel free to share the live links to your front end onto the community or maybe screen recordings, and I'll try to review as many as possible. You can also ask other people of the community to review our video, and then let's just help each other in finalizing the UI for each other's projects. So in the next video, we are going to add the backend and make Braindump live. So see you there. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the community. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.